On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Mets and the Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Lenny Dykstra the next to bat, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
California, center fielder, Lenny Dykstra.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, throws in time, and that's out number one. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Killebrew has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Digging in, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch popped up. Killebrew waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One 0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Takes a knee-high fastball. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Simmons, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate, Gary Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers, and gone. So digging in now, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw over by Utley, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Michael.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now a throw over. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now batting, Eugenio Suarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Fastball that misses. Brantley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone into the right field bleachers. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. First offering on its way.
Number 18.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dykstra's under it, and that's the third out. So here now is the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. 9-1-2 due up.
Brett Saberhagen.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. That misses. 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Cutter, and that's a called strike two. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High pop up. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Here's J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Riding in once again, Javier Baez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Javier Baez.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Schwarber. 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Still a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Hit hard up the middle. Buckley is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Harmon Killebrew 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Now in the box, Eric Karros, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. At the plate, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Rosario.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There to get it is Utley. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Andrelton Simmons.
Fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
That's the first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Carter, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And with the free base at first, it looks like the dugout will issue the free pass, so that'll make for runners at the corners with nobody gone. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed by Utley as he's retired for route number 1. Into the box, Brett Saberhagen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Runners breaking for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lenny Dykstra. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 to him now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
A.J. Pollock.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eugenio Suarez. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Schwarber. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Kenta Maeda. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
J.D. Martinez.
In there, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then
Gregorius with a sliding stop. He goes to first. What a play. Ready once again, Harmon Killebrew. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Taken in by Gregorius. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Skied into very shallow right. And Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Baez.
Heading out towards shallow right. Schwarber is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
this is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Striding into the box, Eric Karros. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Gary Carter. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And that one just missed outside. One and 2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Missed with a slider.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Andrelton Simmons. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Rosario on at first, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. Striding in, A.J. Pollock. He's a gold caliber player who's got excellent hitting attributes across the board. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-2 once more. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Chase Utley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brett Saberhagen. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Justin Bour will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1 home. Sliced hard on the ground. Baez has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Eugenio Suarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Tapper up the line. Karros has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Kenta Maeda. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. 1 out, nobody on. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Count still at 1-2. Karros is over to take a look. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's J.D. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. One and one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and one strike. Behind 0-2 now. Sanchez stands at first with one out. And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Utley's up with it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.